Hey, what's up, everyone? How are we all doing today on this lovely Saturday? Again, Portland's been really kind to us all week, guys. We've had beautiful weather. It's a great time to, enjoy your backyard, go for those walks, making sure we're keeping our safe distance, and really just focusing on having fun with your family. So yesterday was a Choose Your Own Adventure. Big shout out to Isaac Reingold. Isaac, thanks for tuning in and hitting me up in the comments. I appreciate that, man. I went out for, 5.5 mile hike round trip with 1,000 feet of elevation. So it was a really, really nice hike, beautiful day. I took my drone out there too, so I'll post up a little bit more footage. But normally on Fridays, what I do is just my buys and tries. I like to think of it as my vein day. So I wanted to do a short workout, our superset that I normally do, and we can do that together. Now it's a little tricky. There are a couple exercises. My incline curls are going to be difficult. Dips, I'll use the chairs again, but again, it's not ideal. Overhead tricep extensions, I'll use the same weight. But I also normally do cable push downs. So I'm going to have to get really creative. I might just end up doing 2 separate sets of the tricep overhead extensions and then doing a set of dips. But we'll see how that goes, okay? Hit me up in the comments, guys. Let me know how your bodies are doing, who's sore, who's been tuning in every day, who's been doing other workouts. Again, I'm totally open to ideas. Tristan, shout out to Tristan. He asked for some abs, so I'll make sure to work that in next week, okay? Yes, so in the meantime, let's get to it. For warm-up today, I'm going to make it really simple. I'm going to do 5 minutes of jump rope, okay? Maybe not 5 minutes constant, but 5 minutes of jump rope. I'm going to do my normal 20 push-ups, my 20 shoulder shrugs, and then normally I take about a 20-pound bar and just do about 20 curls with that and 20 extensions to really warm up my buys and tries, get ready for the heavyweight. But since I don't have that today, I was kind of debating internally about, and I'm curious if anyone else has any opinions, but how we feel about, I guess really, I don't have a term for it, but something that I would consider more like a tension-based movement. So I'm just going to be squeezing my arms, squeezing my muscles, and moving through that range that I would normally, and hopefully that'll bring a little bit more blood flow and also get my body mentally prepared as well as physically prepared for the load that I'm about to put on it. I'm going to be using my deck for the jump rope, so hopefully you guys get a good view. But enough from me. Let's get started. Looks like about 3 minutes is my marker. Oh, of course, my jump rope is gone now. Team, here we go with the jump rope. Looks like you got a decent view. Let me check on the clock. So it looks like I'm going to turn you into the shade a little bit more, so hopefully get a better exposure. Okay, that 3:30 just rolled over. I'll kind of round up to 3:45. Let's get started. Off to a great start, gang. I think this jump rope is just barely big enough for me. hitting my head and my feet. I think it's a little small. Oh, this is driving me crazy. Hit me up in the comments below. Tell me what I'm doing wrong, y'all. I need some help. Almost got 2 double unders. Timing's all out for my double unders. Good time to check. Shout out to my buddy Gabe. Thanks for checking in. I'll give you a call back. Oh, I got 2. See how I'm doing on time. Needless to say, folks, I think I'm going to be focusing a little bit more on jumping rope in this time off. Alright, I have 15 seconds left. Let's make it up now. Ooh, it's getting a good rhythm there. Oh. Calling it at that. My partner's over here peacefully sketching. I'm a little jealous. Hopefully she's getting a couple laughs out of this. Let's stretch it out together, y'all. Once again, joining you guys live from me backyard. I'm going to start with a little bit of calf work since jumping rope really lights up those calves. We'll start with that. How's everyone been doing today? Anyone make it out to the grocery store? Really hope not. I know weekends are always crazy. Never mind during this time. We popped into New Seasons today, and the line was from the front of the store to the back of the store. They're also trying to keep that 6 feet personal space bubble thing going. But if I had to guess, I'd say the line was about 25 minutes long. So it's no joke over there. Try and stock up as best you can, but make sure you guys are leaving enough for the rest of us out there. We still really haven't found any toilet paper, so we're still out there looking. Do a little pike stretch again with that soft toe point we talked about the other day. All right. Now, like I mentioned before, you guys can kind of see it a little bit better now. We have this gorgeous bay tree in my backyard. Thankfully, if you ever need some bay leaves, let me know. Hit me up in the comments below because we always have a ton. I love making, one of my favorite dishes to make is salmon chowder. So I'm going to stretch my glute, something I don't often do. While we're doing this, what you guys want to be thinking of is coming in with a flat back. So I'd say maybe a little bit past neutral, more to a flat spine. Bring your shin in towards your chest. Make sure your chest is staying up tall, facing towards the sky. So yeah, one of my favorite dishes to make is salmon chowder. Basically take a New England clam chowder recipe and substitute the clams for salmon, and it turns out amazing. I'm super thankful to this yard because one of the few spices it calls for is bay leaves, and we have quite the abundance of them. So it makes that really easy. So thank you, yard. Now, who can help me remember? What's our general, just to get the body warm, increment for stretching? Who remembers? What is that? Yes, 10 to 20 seconds. 30 seconds to a minute is where we actually start feeling those muscles relax and gaining a little bit of range. But again, I'm just doing this to kind of wake up my body. We're really going to be focusing on just bis and tris. So I'm just really looking to do a little bit of maintenance here, keeping in touch with my body and where I'm at. I must say, I don't do a ton of hiking, so yesterday after that walk, I'm feeling pretty good. I thought I might be a little bit sore. My calves are a little tight. Isaac, I know you took a hike yesterday. I know cardio is not your favorite thing, man, so hit me up in the comments. Let me know how your body's feeling. Let's do a little quad stretch here. Now I'm sure as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to go attack that jump rope again and do some double unders. Try to prove to myself that, you know what, I still got it. It's a lot easier doing double unders on the spring floor, isn't it, fellas? And our ladies tuning in. Speaking of which, it's been great to hear from some of those compulsory girls. Thank you for the emails, girls and families. That's awesome. I hope to see some more of our optional athletes joining in and tuning us in as well. Even if you guys are doing a different workout, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you're doing to stay fit during this time. Okay, so like I mentioned, it's going to do 20 curls just to kind of get that body activated. I'll see if I can get a good camera angle, set it up how we've done in the past. Let's see here, moving my chair over. So while I'm going through this range, I'm just really thinking about squeezing and activation. I'm just going to start by squeezing my muscles hard. 20 curls here. Some of you guys might notice I just adjusted my back there, pulling my shoulders down and back. I know especially for weightlifters, guys in general, gymnasts, we tend to be really internally rotated. So during this time, really think about some things to work on. It's just simple as your posture. Making sure you're keeping your shoulders down and back throughout all these exercises. Okay. Of course, I've been talking. I lost count. Do 3 more. 2, 3. Now this is where I normally do some overhead tricep extensions. Again, I'm just going to work elbows in, squeezing everything, trying to get that muscle activation going. If you guys have bands, definitely take advantage of that. It's a great way to work the bis and tris. I think that's about 10. 20. There you have it. Let's hit those 20 push-ups for our warm-up. I'll try and step back. Hopefully you guys can get me in the camera. My 20 shrugs. This is a great chance to make sure you're keeping your core engaged. Glute squeeze. Alright team, there you have it. I'm feeling warm. Got a little bit of a sweat going. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit stop, make sure we get that video in, and then I'm going to grab my weights and we can get to it. Alright team, I'll see you in a few.